Hello world, Augustine Cortez coming to you live from Web3. Can't wait to explain what essentially happened today for our daily learning. Today was September 29th. Well, it's currently midnight, so right now it's September 30th. But just want to document the process of the day, what happened, the key takeaways, and just document the process. And hopefully this is insightful and hopefully inspirational as well to people that are new to the space and picking up the area. So the morning started off what the boys and I call a minting party, which is when there's going to be a collection we're excited for, and we wake up early and we try to get onto the mint process. So context: this mint collection was called the Yummy Universe, and they're a very established collection. They're on the Cardano chain, and this was the first time I was going to mint on Cardano and use my wallet and go through the minting process on this chain. So, right, we went to bed like at around 2:30, woke up at 7, and groggily got up and tried to mint this process, right? So this was by far one of the most anticipated Cardano drops for a long time. I think they made a record on launch of daily volume, and there was a lot of buzz going on, right? So we get on, and then we're on the Discord, and then they drop the minting link on announcements. So we go onto the link, boom, immediately crashed. It's like, okay, so much traffic going on. Let's give it another shot. So refresh. So after I think 1 minute, okay, the site came on, it's live, and now it's time to sync your wallet. So when we sync our wallet, it was so overloaded that the wallet itself was what was the issue. It wasn't the site, it was the wallet. I do have to mention the wallet just for transparency. We're using Yoroi, Yoroi, Cardano wallet, and it was just wasn't loading. They even gave an error notification saying that servers are congested. So long story short, we didn't get a sorry, my camera moved over here. It's kind of bizarre. Oh, you can see where I am. There we are. Apologies for that. That's actually pretty cool because I have my right monitor and my left monitor and so on. So what ended up happening was we didn't get the mint of the Yummy, and fairly bummed out, but it's part of the process, part of the game. I just went back to sleep and I was okay, move on with the day. But as I was in the Twitter, I learned about wallet capabilities, and there's a special wallet called Daedrius. I believe that's how it's pronounced. It's like a more robust Cardano wallet, and the people that were able to mint were using that wallet. And Yummy had mentioned prior to go ahead and sync up your their ADS. Well, I forgot the name already. I literally just said it a few seconds ago. I forgot. But I learned about that wallet, and I'm okay. That's interesting. Next time there's going to be a drop, definitely going to be using that wallet and being more prepared on that side. So that's part of the process, getting feet wet on Cardano minting process, and then I transitioned to entire project-based learning where it's an entire process of minting an NFT, and this was really fun because I was all good amount, I would say all day, but really long time on the terminal, just debugging. I really went to depth about installing packages and dependencies. I was stuck downloading IPFS. It's just, you have to be so careful with the instructions. I was downloading the wrong file on their site. And then on terminal, on the bash, I was missing some packages and installments that were preventing me to move onward onto the project. So it was just a deep technical nitty-gritty learning experience that I think you could only learn by doing. It's no longer theory, it's real things happening to you, how to react, how do you Google and look for the answers, try this, try that, you come to a solution, okay, you move to the next step, and it's an ongoing process. So that was really fun. I really enjoyed it, and the goal is to really start leveraging the smart contract, the Solidity knowledge into the NFT world, which is something that we're working on. We're very excited. Before this, I started recording. Luis, the artist, the designer, was showing some MVP work, and super excited. Seeing something visible makes the idea hit different. So in that area, I went into further detail about Solidity, and I paused from building the project, and I learned a little bit more about security. Loopholes, I learned about how to change ownership through transaction initiation, how to set parameters that you prevent yourself from falling into errors. For example, there's arithmetic underflow and overflow, which really just changes the number. And you have a ton of components that just start to mesh the entire picture together. And right now I'm reading about the process of wallets, and gosh, it's so complicated, and it's quite fascinating that everything that I'm learning in advancements of, it's not just Ethereum anymore, but a blockchain is all these protocols, all these processes work just so someone can buy a JPEG, right? And this is step one. This is why it's so early. Obviously, there was DeFi. But DeFi doesn't gravitate a lot of people, including myself. I'm not really a big finance guy. And NFTs were essentially the first consumer-based process for people to use blockchain. And it's so fun buying things on chain. You're using new money, a new currency, new protocols, new marketplaces. Everything's so clunky. Everything is so brand new. You're the 0.001% here. You meet other people, you join communities, and I'm telling my friends that we're gonna look at this point in our career and our current learning experience and like, you remember that? That was so fun. That was what a time to be in that space. It's going to be historic. User adoption is growing tremendously. It's just so exciting. Haven't been sleeping as much, but I feel good. Like this is a good grind. Something that I'm very happy, and also mentioned there's like sometimes he gets even a sense of guilt that we're in this position, or he's in that position to be so early on Web3. There's billions of people out there that don't even have internet yet, and here we are creating the new internet. And I totally understand. It's a sense of privilege, right? We're both very acknowledgeable of that, and it's something we don't take for granted. And if you're watching this, you're still super early. If you watch this probably a year or two later, you're still going to be early. These things take decades to get embedded into society and become part of core infrastructure. So, what a time to be alive, man. So with that being said, I'll conclude it here. It was really more terminal, deep bash work that was, like I said, just installing packages, making sure dependencies and reading the code in between was working. And yeah, can't wait to move forward with this. I think we're going to be launching very soon a special project and discussing the roadmap we have ahead. We're going to be bringing a lot of disruption to blockchain, to NFTs, and I think we're going to be doing something in the books. Okay, so with that being said, thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed.